Bonjour tout le monde, c'est Tanguy Malibert ici.
Tanguy Dai. In English, please. In English.
Yeah. Momo, of course, without the S. We go for Khaire, Nepal. Namaste everyone, Tanguy Malibert here, aka Nepali Tanguy Dai. I'm super excited to be here with SAU.BA for fun and candid conversation. C'est parti.
How did you come up with the name Nepali Tanguy Dai?
So, Tanguy, it's my real name, Tanguy. It comes from France, from the west part of France, Celtic culture where I come from. So I know lots of people I confuse with my name, but Tanguy is my real name. And Dai, the first time I came in Nepal, it was for social work. Ani Baini Arutio, Baya Arutio, Ani Mare Dai Maniho. And I was not understanding at beginning that you're Dai Kebansa. And I say, Dai is big brother. So now you are Tanguy Dai, you are the big brother. So it came like this. And Nepali, because everything I've been doing is dedicated to Nepal. So I think it was a way to exist on the fact that somewhere I was also becoming little bit Nepali. And so it made Nepali Tanguy Dai.
What's the most frequent Nepali word you use and how would you say it in French?
Okay. There are many small words that I use in Nepali, like honi, as, la. I keep using this, when you're on the phone, like as, la. But नेपाली भाषामा कति धेरै राम्रो शब्दहरू छन् हैन अनि मेरो मन पर्ने शब्द that I use as much as I can is स्वतन्त्र because it means freedom, and for me it has always been one of my favorite words, and it's leading my life, and in French we say liberté.
If you were to host a dinner party with both Nepali and French guests, what would be on the menu?
That's interesting because I have faced this situation many times, as you guess, having French and Nepali people at the same table. So I have experienced it and I can give you the right menu for this. So in the starter, from what I know, pakoda is fitting for everyone. Veg pakoda, it fits for foreigner, it fits for Nepali, it's a good starter. Then after, from what I have experienced, everyone likes chicken, right? But in France, we don't cook the chicken in the same way. We don't cut it, we cook it fully in one part in the oven. And but to give the Nepali flavor, of course, you have to add the masala. But I have to control my wife, because if she's putting the masala, she used the hand and she put masala, and then it's not fitting anymore for the foreigner. So you have to adjust the level of masala that it can fit for everyone. And for dessert, I think I will have on one side a juju dough, because it's something amazing from Nepal, and it tells a lot about Nepali history, about Bhaktapur, about the Newa culture. And on the other side, I will have a French patisserie, which is Amrobi Sestao Panier. It's one of the French specialty, and it's amazing.
Between DJing, vlogging and traveling, which one do you enjoy the most?
Well, it's a very difficult question because I like everything I do. I do many different things. But everything I do is linked to a process of enjoying, creating, and feeling the power of life as well. So, but I would say traveling.
Namaste everyone, and Namaste Sapalai.
I think traveling is really an enjoyable moment, even without a camera, just walking, hanging out. Nepal is a wonderful country for that. And I've enjoyed so many moments, especially in mountain or in some remote area where you can really reconnect to the nature, forget about problems, reconnect with yourself. So traveling is really, really precious moment.
Do you have any favorite Nepali musicians or songs?
मेरो विचारमा नेपाली सङ्गीत एकदमै राम्रो छ, एकदम diverse. It's getting more and more. We have so many good artists. Mentioned many times that I like Sabine Rai, John Rai, 74 AD, Albatross. There are so many good bands and different styles. Taradio, I like one git. I kit mamposha malaitio so abayasuba timro lagi because it says a lot. I think it's an international message. Doing something for the other, timro lagi. Whatever, if it's for your family, for a social action like my mom has been doing as well. So yeah, timro lagi has always really touched me emotional way.
What inspired you to move to Nepal and make it your home?
That's a good question. I mean, it's a process, of course. My mom was already living here since a few years. So when I come, it was to visit my mom, to see the social work she had started. So that was the first point, and that's the way I discovered Nepal. But you're right, the real question is not why you come here, is why you stay here. And it's because I found something that I really love in terms of atmosphere, in terms of the culture is very present, the proximity with the people is very interesting, and all this mix, all this atmosphere, I think that makes that suddenly I was feeling home. And there was also a very important moment in that process. Sadly, it was the earthquake of 2015. So I was there when it happened. And I think when you live this kind of moment with the people, it linked you. It linked you with the people. I mean, Ananta Sama, it's like, it developed even more this feeling that I was belonging to this place from that moment.
What's one Nepali tradition or festival that you have come to love and actively participate in?
There are so many traditions, culture, festival, Zatra in Nepal. So I've experienced many. I've showcased lots of tradition and culture on my channel. And I've seen the Sakela from the Kirati people. I've seen some Newari Zatra. But if you ask me which one I can really participate, it sounds pretty classic, but I think it's TR because it's a moment that everyone share together, whatever your ethnic group, background or whatever. It's a family moment, it's a friend moment. It's a moment also to decorate your home with the Jimilibati, right? You said Jimilibati. It's a moment that I can share with my family, with my daughter. Like in France, we decorate the Christmas tree. Here, you decorate your home. It's a very nice moment. I think there is a very good vibe at this moment. People are linked together. And the last day of TR is the Baitika, which is a very important moment for me. As you know, I'm involved in social work in a children's home, so I have lots of buy meat, and of course, this day of the Baitika is also a day that reminds me that I'm a Dai in Nepal, that I'm involved in this culture, that I'm part of this culture.
What do you understand by the Nepali terms, Nepali time and Khaire?
So, Nepali time, Nepali समय चाहिँ मलाई अलिकति गाह्रो छ honestly. हाम्रो संस्कृतिमा एकदमै फरक छ. हामी त्यो पङ्क्चुअल मान्छे हो. नेपाली संस्कृति पनि सिक्नुपर्छ हैन. नेपाली टाइम भनेको ढिलो भयो अनि एकतिके नेपाल यस्तै हो. It's a bit difficult to adapt sometimes when you want to achieve things during your day. You know that you will be a little bit late on many aspects, but it's part of the country. I think we can try to improve a little bit. Like, over something, it's there. Please, guys, please. Khaire. सुरुमा अलिकति अनाहुतो थियो मलाई. Khaire के भन्छ? And then I understood, okay, Khaire is me. It's a charaseto. Ahiro kapal, teste, tio koile teste mata. At beginning, I was like, is it good word? Ramlo sabda ki naramlo sabda? But after I understood that in Nepal, you are very easy, free to name the people by the way they look. In fact, Khaire, Mute, Teo, Kalomeche. There is no problem, there is no filter. And maybe in our country we have too many filters, so we can be at beginning like, okay, really, you call me like this? But in fact, now I'm more in Nepali now. Now I live Buchu. To Khaire, and it's my identity. I'm okay with it.
What's one cultural difference between Nepal and France that still stands out to you?
Cultural differences, there are so many. Is two very different. Sorry, it's two very different countries on many aspects. Cultural differences. As soon as you are in Kathmandu, you will notice already. When you try to drive in Kathmandu, you will see a big cultural difference, and it's intense, very intense. But more in a positive aspect, I will say that what I like in Nepal is this way of preserving the culture till now. I have experienced so many different cultures in Nepal, and every time there is this will and this pride of the Sanskriti jogaunu पर्छ, and this is very important. And what I like is that all the culture are represented under the same flag, and this is pretty much what makes Nepal unique. I mean, this unity and in diversity. And maybe in France we have forgotten about this, and that's something very appreciable in Nepal. There is something that I like also in Nepal in terms of proximity with the people. You know, it's like a big family living together. Older and the younger, they can have time together in a very easy way, living in the same space, belonging to the same community. And this is something that we had in France. But we have lost a little bit this sense of community. And this is something that is very important in Nepal, I guess.
What are some things from France that you wish you had in Nepal?
A proper driving license would be nice. It would be good for everyone. You will tell me that there is already a driving license in Nepal, but I say proper driving license would be. I think it's an emergency, really. I've spoken many times about this, but really regarding हाम्रो वातावरणको लागि, हाम्रो सम्बन्धको लागि, हाम्रो सुरक्षाको लागि, we need to take action regarding the behaviors on the road. In France, the way we are learning, the way to drive is completely different. It's always regarding the other and the security of the other. And in Nepal, obviously, we have a problem which is growing more day by day, and it's for our security, for our children's future, children's security. Keep calling for that. I have to do it again today. Other things I would like to have in Nepal is ocean. I miss ocean, samudra, koya launcha. But I'm lucky enough to visit my ocean sometimes. And the last thing I would like to have from France is proper plugs, for electricity. When you plug your electricity, it's not moving, it's fixing, you say. That would be one good thing.
You have explored so much of Nepal. What's a reason or story you are dying to film but haven't yet?
Yeah, true. धेरै घुमेको नेपालमा, धेरै गएर पश्चिमबाट पूर्वसम्म धेरै घुमेको. But there is still to do, and I would love to do a paddle board, whatever, if it's for vlogging or just for myself, because once upon a time I read one book which is called The Snow Leopard from Matisse, and it became a dream to go there. It's very expensive for foreigners. That's one of the bad side also of Nepal. The price for foreigner is always more expensive. So till now it has been difficult to afford to go to a paddle park. I think Kanchenjunga would be a very nice destination as well. It looks pretty remote and not so much explored. And I think we have to hurry to explore this kind of location because, it's changing so fast everywhere in Nepal that if you really want to see the authentic part, I think we have to hurry a little bit. But it's the case in all the world. It's changing very fast, very faster and faster. But to be honest with you, my everyday life in Kathmandu is also an adventure. There is always something new to discover, even in my area, in my close area. So that's why I really love my life in Nepal. There is always new people to meet, always new adventure to live, and sometimes it's closer than you think.
What's a conversation you have had with someone during your travels that ended up meaning a lot to you?
I have traveled a lot. I had many conversations with people in Nepal, but very recently there was few words that really touched my heart. So I went to Solukhumbu very recently for my social work, and I did a video. It's my last video on the channel. It's to help 2 children who were not able to go to school. The family cannot afford. अनि त्यो काठमाडौँ फर्किने अगाडि त्यो म आजोरामासँग अलिकति गफ गरेको एकदमै इमोसनल थियो. अनि आजोरामा त्यस्तै गरेको थियो. उहाँको हात मेरो गारामा राखेको अनि त्यसपछि she put her head in her face like this, like उहाँको गारामा like त्यो मेरो शक्ति लियो त छैन. अनि त्यसपछि आजोरामाले भनेको हाम्रो नातिनीको भविष्यको लागि राम्रो गर्नुस्. That was very emotional for me, and that moment was really very powerful for me because it brought me back to why I came in Nepal for the social action. It shows also one side of Nepal that we should not forget, is that some children are not able to go to school in some remote area, and this grandmother and the mother, they are thinking first of the future of the children. You know, I will keep my promise. With my mom, we are doing this for years, and it's a huge responsibility, but the way she told me take good care of Nati and Natini was very, very emotional for me.
How did you first meet your wife and what was your first date like?
हामी जिममा भेट्यो त्यो 8 वर्ष अगाडि.
तपाईको श्रीमती यही भेटेको साँच्चै त्यो मेरो जीवन यो तौमा धेरै चेन्ज गरेको.
Which is good, it means we are healthy people. So it took a little bit time before the first date, and you speak about Nepali time, right? So pistale गर्नुपर्छ, and plus Nepali time, because for the first date she arrived almost 1 hour late. So I was about to go, I was about to leave, and she arrived, but she arrived with friends, you know. So I was confused, like I thought it was a date, and so we went to a restaurant. And I spoke with all the friends, but not with my future wife at that time. It was like an interview of me from the friends, I guess, to check if I was a good person or a bad person. So they had good food. I didn't speak with my future wife, spoke with the friends, and they left. So that was my first date. But hopefully after there was other dates, I guess the friends, they said the interview was okay. I had the right other dates, and then wedding a few months after.
If you had the chance to reform or improve one thing in Nepal, what would it be?
Okay, I spoke already about the way of driving. त्यो अझै राम्रो चलाउनुपर्छ. तर विशेष कुरा मेरो विचारमा त्यो we have to remind ourselves त्यो नेपाल त्यो भगवानको उपहार हो हैन. It's a gift from God. Nepal is beautiful. We have so many different landscapes. I mean, from the Tarai to the top of the world, we have everything. I think what I would like to improve is the way we treat our nature. प्राकृतिकलाई होशियार गर्नुपर्छ, वातावरण. We have to take care of it. We have maybe to stop building everywhere in a hurry. Give some space for the trees. Give some space for the nature, and be careful with our trash. I mean, like, I'm sorry to say, but in some very beautiful place of Nepal in the nature, you have often some places which are trashed. And never forget that Nepal is a gift of God and that we have to treat it as it is.
Wine or Chang?
Wine. For French people, is the blood of earth, the blood of Jesus. But whatever, I quit alcohol.
Boudha or Brittany?
Brittany. I mean, it's my place, my blood, my ocean.
Momo or momos?
Momo, of course, without the S. So I think you can go to J if you add an S at Momo. People would get angry.
DJing or blogging?
Vlogging for traveling, meeting people.
Nepal or France?
Nepal, because France is not as good as it was before, and I think the future of Nepal can be awesome.
Khaire or Culinary?
I think Khaire has more nice melody than Khaire. I think Khaire. I will go for Khaire.
Okay, that's a wrap.
That was an absolute blast. Thank you for hanging out with me and SAU.BA. Keep following for more exciting content like this. Peace out.
Here is the food voucher from Chia Mandala, one of the sponsor of our video.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Chia Mandala. Perfect. I love Chia. I will visit soon. Thank you guys.
And the other is from the Lobster Tree, based in Nagarkot.
Thank you. Lapsi Tree. Nagarkot. Thank you guys. I will visit also with pleasure. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you for the invitation.